Well, I was just thinking from one brilliant story to Ray's brilliant predictions, because we've probably just got enough time to do your bottom six.
I'll do 10 seconds now.
When I say enough time...
Ali's going to have a shave now. Don't let Rupert do it, though. Don't let Rupert do it.
Right then, Ray.
Right, I'm going to swiftly go through it this time because, look, it's going to be so exciting, though, isn't it? I look at the bottom, and you ask Coral every single weekend. The betting's going to change every single week, and that's why it's going to be intriguing to see who goes down. But you've got to pick three. So my three would be, and if you support these clubs, I'm sorry that I'm saying this, but Southampton, Bournemouth, and I'm going to say Nottingham Forest because of their away record. And then above them, I'm going to go Everton. And then Everton, it's all about rebuilding for next season under Sean Dyche. And then I'm going to go Leeds. Then I'll go Leicester. So I haven't got Palace nowhere near the bottom. I think they've got a decent run of games now, and I think they can. And they've showed enough. I know they lost 4-1 at the weekend, but going forward, they had a couple of good chances. It hits the post early. That might be a different game if he scores. So I haven't got Palace in my bottom six, Ali.
That was much better, by the way. Well done.
It was.
Well, we got too much time there. What do we do now?
We've got to fill a little bit. And what about the middle of the table, Ray?
Aston Villa.
By the way, Theo Walcott's been on, and he's not happy with any of us for saying.
Yeah, but you've got to pick three, haven't you? No one wants to pick any club.
There's loads of games left.
I really hope Forest stay out. I really hope Bournemouth stay out. I really hope Southampton stay out. But I just can't see.
Who do you hope doesn't?
No, I think it's
terrible.
I think there's been so many changes.
Honestly,
who don't you agree with there, Ailey? Come on. Is Palace going to be in that bottom five, bottom four?
Listen, mate, you won't believe it. I'm going to genuinely say I've actually got probably the same bottom six. I'm not kidding you, mate. I've written it down, and I've probably got them in the exact same order. The only thing I would say. You look. I always think teams that have got a chance that are struggling are teams that will generally speaking score goals and and keep them up. And then I'm looking at Southampton there at the weekend. They scored 3. Walcott obviously scored. Adams scored, and Ward-Prowse gets the penalty. But I can't believe I saw them, Ray, against Grimsby. And I know they left 4 or 5 players out. But I actually couldn't see them winning another game, man. They were that poor. And then to be fair to them, they won their home game at the weekend, and they're picking up points. It is so tough. It's really a nightmare to call. And as you say, I think the sponsors, the Coral boys, will be switching it every week.
Every week, it'll be
every week,
switching.
Mate.
And as I said before, just quickly, the last game of the season, it could come down to that. And Forest away to Palace.
Incredible.
Bournemouth away to Everton. And which they could be in a relegation battle as well. Yeah. And Leicester have got West Ham at home. And West Ham are in trouble as well. So that could be a brilliant last game of the season.
Can I also ask, because you did say this earlier on when you did your prediction for the top 6, you actually put...
Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah, because I enjoyed it so much. Let's just... In fact, I think we've got the clip from earlier on.
We're me, Simon and Eddie.
You had Arsenal as... finishing top of the table, didn't
you? Reluctantly, because I don't want to be saying they're going to win it, but you want me to say what I think it's going to be. Yeah. But Man City are still right in there, every chance. As I said before, there's a long way to go, but they're playing so well, Arsenal. And
do you know the thing, Ray? The thing is, I think, and I've kept saying it for weeks, I think Manchester City have now reached the stage where they have to beat Arsenal in the next game, because if they don't, I think Arsenal are there.
And maybe Champions League could help Arsenal as well. I mean, they're still in the Champions League. That's the one they really want, if I'm being honest. And they've got a tough draw. They're tough end of the draw there, haven't they?
Not half.
So that could play into Arsenal's hands as well. But there's such a long way to go, and the experience could play a part for Man City, because they've got lots of players in that team who've won trophies, won Premier Leagues, and that could help them. But Arsenal have got Zinchenko, who's been an amazing signing. He was excellent again at the weekend. And Ali, I don't know if you watch Arsenal play. Zinchenko is left back, brilliant. And then I see him in central midfield. The system they play is really weird at the back. I'm trying to, because I played in teams with Wenger and Jules Graeme, and it was always, the rigid back four. Exactly, you're on the left hand side, but it's so fluid that Zinchenko could be centre midfield. Gabriel is now left back. I'm going, what's going on here? But it seems that everybody knows what they're doing.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.